Welcome back to another binder video, this time with 100% less binder. This is where I ran out of binders, you might say. I think all the way up until XY now. These are just stored in boxes. I have these double sleeved how I like them before I put them in the binder, so they're all ready to go whenever I can actually get my hands on some. I don't know if I mentioned it, but today we're taking a look at my Next Destinies cards, and maybe we'll do this in sections so I don't drop the cards all over the place. Starting off with a pincer, C dot, and I got the reverses after the regulars here. So we had some pretty good artwork in this in terms of really, I don't know if you call it dynamic backgrounds, but certainly some interesting stuff going on. Fungus, more of these like black and white, and then the Cantos thrown in, like the Arcanine. It's pretty nice. This guy here is almost like he's got like a CG sort of artwork to him. So we're seeing something a little bit different than the previous ones. The Moltres is interesting. I don't know if that's the greatest Moltres artwork of all time, but it made me pause for a second, that's for sure. I like these artworks with the background and the Pokemon actually kind of doing something related to the background, or posed on something rather than just kind of a generic background that you can't decide whether it was there intentionally or not, or if they just needed a placeholder. Staryu here on the fence for some reason. I don't know, it might be like a bridge or something overlooking the water. Starmie skating around, very Azure Lane-esque. We have Lapras here with the bridge, so maybe that was near the bridge that we had the Staryu. Articuno, I like this Articuno quite a bit better than the Moltres. It's really cool. You can't really tell exactly what's going on in the background. Just some patterns that look good underneath the foil. So I don't know if that's like the city at night kind of thing, and then there's some snowflakes trailing behind them, which is neat. We got Panpour living up to his name, pouring a cup of tea. Basculin, that's a Pokemon that you don't see very often. Like the artworks with the multiple Pokemon, even if it's the same Pokemon in frame. And Vanillite, very cool. This artist here, Kaneko, I think. I'm not sure how you pronounce their name, but they do some really great artwork with the like human characters. I think they did some full art trainers, certainly some trainers in general. Cubchoo with his signature snot bubble. Pikachu in the big city. So we have a decent amount of the reverses here. The Raichu with balloons. Zapdos here to finish the trifecta. Shinx. So we're seeing here there's a whole lot of really great stuff going on. It's almost like the black and white sets are kind of improving as we go in terms of artworks and backgrounds. There's our Sui art, mandatory, and the black and white sets. Zebstrika there. I really like the some really cool things that they can do with lightning or electricity in general to give it that neat like glowing effect. Grimer here, Muck, and a Mewtwo EX. Typical Mewtwo doing multiplier damage. Seems to be a thing with Mew and Mewtwo both. So we got another stack here. we'll keep going. We have Ralts, another kind of like city theme. Mana in the city. LGM in the city. I don't know how many people actually realize this, but it's pronounced LGM, like the letter L, the letter G, the letter M, which stands for Little Green Monster because he's an alien. Very very neat fact if you didn't know that. I can't remember where I picked that up or where I heard that, but I remember it like blew my mind for the first time that I realized. Might have been one watching the anime. It's like, oh, that's what they were doing there. Otherwise, probably wouldn't even know how to pronounce it had I not heard it. It's could be a tough one for people. Sneasel. Some more city shots. Oh, I really like that Weavile. The Fury swipes. Very fitting. The nighttime cityscape. Shift tree here. So I don't know if these are supposed to be in the city that's in black and white. I forget the name of it, the big one. I'm assuming it must be. And I'm kind of can't remember what that city was called. We got another Sui, this time a Jigglypuff. Be cool to see a bunch of those all together in a binder. Oh, okay. So we got Meowth, and then we have the full blank hollow Meowth. I can't even remember what this was from. I wish I knew. But that's also escaping me at the moment. A Pit of here. Very cool. And then that the full hollow Meowth will probably go at the back of the binder. Because it's more of a variant, not really part of the set. So typically those, I stick them towards the end. I don't know right now. I guess I just put them in order that way. So I would know the difference, so I don't accidentally think that I have two reverse Meowths, I guess. Even though I should recognize it as a different hollow pattern, since it doesn't have any of the detail. There's the Sky Arrow Bridge. I guess that's the one that we should have been referring to. I don't know if there's any other reference to the town. And on the end, we have a full art Reshiram EX. These black and white full arts are really cool. A Chandelure. So this is the shinies of the black and white era. Very cool. It's got like the textured energy symbol in the box there. I don't know if you can see, but it's also textured within the art box itself. The Zoroark. Same thing. Shiny Pokemon. Secret rare. Well, I guess the full arts are within the set. So we're definitely missing something here. And then we have what looks like an alternate Zapdos here. Must be like alternate from like one of the theme decks or something like that. Not bad. We have quite a few cards from that set, although there's definitely a ton missing. And I'm still certainly considering my next order being a very easy black and white pickup. Since there should be lots that I need. Nothing overly expensive that I can think of, other than those like shinies, and the full arts are, worth a little bit, but nothing out of this world crazy expensive. And be fun to finish those off. I think it might be a good idea to do that after I get the binders for them. But we'll see. Maybe we can get both, and then we can put them in the binder with the rest of the cards. That's probably why I didn't pick up too many of those black and white cards, just because I didn't have anywhere to put them other than in these BCW boxes for the time being. Just these little white guys. Easy storage, and then that's what I used to have. In certain boxes, I would write the name of the set on them. Now, not so much, just because it's mostly just my black and white, and then a few of the newer sets that I don't have binders for yet. Well, guys, thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow in the next one.